Open any news feed in 2026 and you'll see it. Headlines claiming AI is about to replace millions of jobs. Some of those headlines are backed by real, documented layoffs. Others are exaggerated or later quietly walked back. So what's actually happening right now, separate from the hype in either direction? This video isn't here to scare you or to reassure you. It's here to show you what the real evidence says. And some of that evidence is genuinely more complicated and more interesting than most headlines let on. Let's get into it. First, let's clear up a term you'll hear constantly this year: agentic AI. Older AI tools mostly worked like assistants, helping with one task at a time when you asked. Agentic AI is different. It can complete entire multi-step workflows on its own, with far less direct human input. It can browse for information, analyze it, draft a report, and even send it along, largely without supervision. That shift from single tasks to entire workflows is exactly why 2026 conversations sound so different from before. Some of this isn't speculation. There are genuine, named, documented cases of this happening already. In 2026, Salesforce announced a reduction of around 4,000 customer support jobs, citing greater use of AI agents. This wasn't a vague industry estimate. It was a specific, named company decision, publicly announced. Cases like this are genuinely real, and they're a meaningful part of why this conversation feels so urgent right now. But here's where honesty matters most. Some of the most famous AI replaced our workers stories didn't hold up. Klarna, a major financial technology company, publicly claimed its AI system was doing the work of 700 employees. After customer complaints about declining service quality, Klarna's own CEO admitted the company had gone too far. Klarna announced it would begin hiring human customer service workers again, specifically citing quality concerns. Duolingo faced something similar, walking back an AI-first announcement after intense public criticism. Their CEO later clarified he did not see AI as replacing what employees actually do at the company. These reversals don't mean AI has no real impact. They mean some of the loudest early claims were oversold. Now let's look at the broader layoff numbers, because even these come with real, honest complications. In the first months of 2026 alone, well over 100,000 tech workers lost their jobs. Some reports attribute a meaningful share of these layoffs directly to AI automation. But other analyses suggest a noticeably smaller specific percentage, once you dig into individual company reasoning. OpenAI's own CEO has even acknowledged that some companies use AI as public cover for otherwise ordinary cost-cutting. This pattern even has an informal nickname among researchers: AI washing. It means the true, specific size of AI's direct role in these layoffs is genuinely harder to pin down than headlines suggest. Here's a piece of evidence that rarely makes it into the scariest headlines. In early 2026, researchers at Oxford Economics and the Yale Budget Lab both examined the broader national employment data. Both found no clear evidence yet of AI causing a broad, economy-wide employment collapse at the national level. That doesn't mean nothing is happening. Real, specific cases and layoffs clearly exist, as we've covered. It means the dramatic, sweeping, economy-wide collapse some predictions describe hasn't shown up in the data yet. It's also worth paying close attention to exactly who is making the boldest predictions. One technology company CEO predicted unemployment for new college graduates could soon reach the mid-30s%. That executive's company specifically sells AI workflow automation software to other large businesses. That doesn't automatically make the prediction wrong, but it's genuinely relevant context worth knowing. Anyone selling total certainty about this topic, in either direction, is worth approaching with a healthy amount of skepticism. Let's get specific about the actual tool categories driving this conversation right now. Customer support AI agents handle routine questions automatically, escalating only more complex issues to humans. Coding assistants can now write, test, and even deploy portions of software with far less direct human involvement. Administrative AI tools draft documents, summarize meetings, and prepare reports automatically. These tools genuinely work, and they're already reshaping daily workflows inside many companies right now. The honest debate isn't really whether these tools work. It's how completely they'll replace entire jobs versus tasks. Research also points to a specific, Somewhat surprising pattern in exactly who faces the most exposure. According to recent analysis, college-educated workers actually show higher AI exposure than workers without a degree. This is largely because AI currently handles information and language tasks more capably than physical, hands-on work. Entry-level and early career roles appear especially exposed too, since AI often handles foundational tasks first. That's a genuinely uncomfortable pattern, since entry-level roles have traditionally been where careers actually begin. It's worth remembering this isn't the first time a new technology triggered dramatic job loss predictions either. Past waves of automation, going back decades, also came with confident predictions of massive, imminent job losses. Some of those predictions proved accurate for specific roles. Others were significantly overstated or simply premature. This doesn't prove today's AI predictions are wrong. It just means healthy skepticism has real historical precedent. So what does this actually mean, practically, for someone genuinely worried about their own job right now? Most current evidence suggests AI is automating specific tasks within jobs more often than eliminating entire roles outright. The clearest, most consistent advice from researchers is learning to work alongside these tools, not simply competing against them. Skills involving judgment, complex problem-solving, and genuine human connection remain difficult for current AI to fully replace. The technology is moving quickly, but the full picture remains genuinely unresolved, not a settled, foregone conclusion. Quick pause before we continue. Take a guess. Do you think every industry is being affected by this shift at roughly the same pace? Not at all. The impact is landing unevenly, concentrated especially in customer support, entry-level, and freelance knowledge work. Other sectors, especially hands-on physical work, currently show far less disruption from these particular tools. Let's clear up a few widely repeated claims before we wrap up. Claim 1. AI has already caused a broad, economy-wide employment collapse. Not supported by current national data. Real cases exist, but a broad macro-level collapse hasn't been documented yet. Claim 2. Every major AI replaced our workers story you've heard about turned out to be completely true and permanent. Not accurate. Several high-profile cases, including Klarna and Duolingo, were later significantly walked back. Claim 3. AI mainly threatens physical, hands-on jobs rather than office-based, white-collar work. Backwards, based on current evidence. College-educated, office-based roles currently show higher measured exposure. Claim 4. Every single prediction about future AI job losses comes from a fully neutral, unbiased source. Not true. Some of the boldest predictions come from executives whose companies directly profit from AI automation sales. Let's wrap up with a few genuinely interesting extra details. The specific term agentic AI saw an enormous surge in job postings between 2023 and 2024, growing many times over. Some companies have specifically started tracking which tasks are AI automatable versus genuinely human essential. One widely cited research finding suggested current AI agents could complete only about a quarter of basic workplace tasks reliably. That's a genuinely useful reminder that headline capability claims and reliable, real-world performance aren't always the same thing. This entire topic is moving quickly enough that some specifics in this video may already be evolving as you watch it. Okay, let's bring this all together. Agentic AI tools are genuinely more capable than older assistant-style tools, and real, documented job cuts have occurred. But several of the most famous AI replaced our workers stories were later significantly walked back by the companies themselves. Respected macro-level research hasn't yet found evidence of a broad, economy-wide employment collapse. Exposure is landing unevenly, with white-collar and entry-level roles currently showing the clearest impact. And some of the boldest predictions come from people who directly profit from AI automation being widely adopted. The honest picture is genuinely complicated. Anyone offering total certainty, in either direction, likely isn't being fully honest. If this gave you a clearer, more balanced picture of a genuinely confusing topic, that's exactly what this channel is about. So if you found this helpful, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one. It genuinely helps this channel grow, and it takes about 2 seconds. Drop a comment and tell me which part of this surprised you the most. Was it the walked back cases? the macro research? Let me know. And if you found this useful, go ahead and tap that like button. It's a small click that genuinely helps this channel keep growing. There are hundreds of confusing, fast-moving topics just like this one waiting to be explored clearly. Things that deserve a genuinely balanced look, instead of just more headlines. That's what this channel is all about. Toggling your curiosity on, one question at a time. One more thing before you go. Tap that notification bell too, so you actually see it when the next video drops. Next time, we're tackling why flamingos stand on one leg for hours without falling over. It's a surprisingly clever energy-saving trick, and you will not guess the mechanism. I'll see you in the next one.